Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Money Mom and Pumpkin Spice, name for the season. And this little kitty is a little member of our family and just brings lots of love and loves to be petted and just cuddled. Anyway, I want to talk to you today about the 5 things I do go cheap on. Number 1, clothes. As many of you know, I schedule mystery shops and I also schedule focus groups. Well, guess what? Since I work from home, right, sweetie pie? Since I work from home, no one really sees me much, so I can wear clothes from the thrift store. If I had to work at a professional job, then I would have to go in and dress very, very nicely. Number 2, another thing that I go cheap on, sorry about everybody about pumpkin spice here. Another thing that I go cheap on is books. We have a thrift store near us. It costs $1 for a book, and we can go to the library. Friends give me books, and so I really don't need to spend a lot of money on books, because I have a lot of books. I don't have tons of time to read, so I just take the little bit of time I can here and there. I also buy some books at garage sales if I really want them, but we have plenty of books. And there's so many books I have that I haven't even read. So I don't really need to spend money on books. Another thing I go very cheap on is entertainment. I've done so many different things in my life. I've gone to a lot of concerts, a lot of plays, and I've traveled quite a bit, not recently. So I've done a lot of wonderful things. And there are things I still want to do. But, for example, we have the Texas State Fair. It's wonderful. I've been several times, so I don't have to go this year. We have Scarborough Fair in the spring, which I love because I love medieval things. But I've gone several times, so I don't need to spend money on that right now. And spending a lot of money on entertainment will interfere with some of the other financial goals that I have. Okay, one other thing that I don't spend much money on is holiday shopping. When my daughter was younger and other people in my world, I used to really kind of stress out about holiday shopping. I don't really do that much anymore. To be honest, and this sounds really cruel, but people, for the most part, have what they need. It's nice to do things for people, but I'd rather create memories. For example, with 2 of my dear girlfriends, I'm going to take them out to a Christmas play, and we're going to do that, and so I do things like that. I would rather do some entertainment, play some games, something like that, go look at Christmas lights. I'd rather create memories than do a lot of gift giving, because I give gifts and do nice things throughout the year. So that's just my take on it. And to be honest, this year I want to do some volunteering, which I want to start volunteering more every month, not just December. There's some just things in my life that I want to do differently, but that's a whole nother video on that. But I don't stress about holiday shopping. I'm not going to go into debt to buy anybody a gift, to be honest. Okay. The last but not least, which I used to spend a lot of money on this, is health and wellness. I used to spend a lot of money on every little, weight loss product or any product that's going to change and make us younger and more glamorous. I found that most of those products were not, I felt like they were a placebo. I didn't notice much, this little kitty cat, I didn't notice very many results off that. So I'm really not spending money on health and wellness products right now. Because I just felt like I wasn't getting the most for my money with that. So that's, if anybody has any miracle cure, you'd have to send me a month supply sample for free for me to even believe it. Because right now I'm just not spending money on health and wellness because I've wasted so much money on that. Those are the 5 things that I'm going on cheap right now. I'm sure that there's probably others. I'd love to hear from you, to hear the 5 things that you go cheap on. By the way, I hope you weren't distracted by adorable pumpkin spice. But is this not the cutest, sweetest little kitty you've ever seen? Anyway, I love you guys. Tomorrow I'm going to talk to you about the 3 crazy and weird things I do to save money that are very unusual. Thank you for watching. By the way, one last thing, almost up to 200 subscribers, and I got a prize for all of you. Love you. Bye.